up, beautiful people? I'm Quincy.
I'm Kristie.
And this is Quincy and Kristie's Adventure.
Yes.
Listen, folks, we come today to bring you guys some great cruise news, a few things we want to discuss about a couple of new ships and Royal Caribbean's new beach club. So, with that, Kristie, I'll let you start with Royal Caribbean's beach club, since you guys just talked about it on your travel agent call.
We did. We just had a call, and they discussed a little bit about the Royal Beach Club that is going to be located on your Nassau port of call day. Everyone pretty much has been to Nassau. It's a fairly common port. When you pull into Nassau, you can see Paradise Island. Off to the side on Paradise Island, there's always a little strip of land that had some houses on it.
Yeah.
Royal Caribbean purchased this land bit by bit, lot by lot, over the last few years, because we've been seeing the houses being torn down and we had no idea what was happening.
Yeah.
Well, now we all know this is Royal Caribbean's Royal Beach Club, and it is going to be a shore excursion.
Yes, all inclusive.
It is. It is all inclusive. So it is family friendly. The whole family can go. The beach club is split into 3 different areas. There's a chill zone, a family zone, and a party zone. So it is going to be completely all inclusive, which means all of your drinks, non-alcoholic and alcoholic, all of your food, which they promise it's going to be upscale food, so a little bit nicer than what you have at Perfect Day. So no hamburgers, hot dogs. It's going to be shrimp. It's going to be fish sandwiches, and then some sort of fritter.
Yeah.
There was a Bohemian guest on our call, and he was so excited about these fritters. He was like, they're spicy, they're Bohemian. Okay, we got it. So it's going to be a little bit more kicked up food options. It's also going to include Wi-Fi. You're going to have a locker. You're going to have plenty, they promise, plenty of shaded areas. They're going to have umbrellas and loungers. And then it's also going to include your transportation. So when you walk off the ship in Nassau, you're over on the Nassau Pier. There's going to be a designated area. They have purchased 5 ferry boats, especially for this, that will ferry you directly from the Nassau Pier to the Royal Beach Club on Paradise Island. So total time from walking off the ship to putting your feet in the sand, they promise between 15 20 minutes.
Yes, that's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
Because if anyone here has done a Nassau little excursion trying to get to Paradise Island, you know sometimes it can be fun trying to get one of those vans to actually pull out of the parking lot. We had a great one. So, but they promise they're going to, kind of move this along a little bit, get the families over. As of right now, there is going to be, it is all inclusive, no choice.
Yes.
You're paying for the alcohol whether you
drink
it or not.
And the prices have been kind of hush-hush, but we found out kind of like an estimate of how much it could possibly cost, but it's not written in stone, but
it is not. So
what's
Royal
been thrown around is
Royal just keeps saying it's going to be priced accordingly with other Nassau beach days. So I looked at a couple of different excursions, and I am going to guess between 150 and 200.
Yeah.
And they said it's going to be dynamic pricing. So based on what size ship is in port, how many people are pre-purchasing this, and as we all know, there's online sales. All the time they're going to have, book your excursions, 20% off, 30% off. So again, the prices are going to just change depending on when you're sailing, how many people, what ship you're on. But they're really hoping that this is going to be knock them out of the park.
It sounds beautiful, and from what we've seen so far, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful place, beautiful time, and a great excursion for people who want to spend the extra money just to do something different.
Yeah.
In Nassau.
Yeah, they're going to have the world's largest swim-up bar. They're also super excited about that. So it kind of, to me, it looked like a wading pool where you kind of wade up to the bar. But, Royal can always put a spin on something. They're also going to have cabanas that you can pay even more to get a cabana.
Yes.
One of them is the ultimate family. This thing looked amazing.
It did.
It had a slide coming off the 2 decks. It was an upper floor, had a slide. You have an attendant. You have your own little area. So you can really go all out on a Nassau day now.
Yeah. So that should be quite interesting for those who
Absolutely.
like to do excursions and getaways. This is something that you could put on your list to try. And next up, I want to talk about the MSC World America, brand new ship by MSC. If y'all seen our videos, y'all know me personally, I love celebrity. That's my cruise line of choice as of late, especially for couples. It's grown and sexy, as I always say, our cruise line of choice. But the MSC World just came out, and I was just watching a couple of videos. They had the Good Morning American crew on the ship. And just watching that short video, I have to say I was quite impressed. They also did the Super Bowl commercial, which shed light on MSC. And from that Super Bowl commercial,
And who was on that Super Bowl commercial? Who was it? It was Orlando Bloom, people. Orlando Bloom and Drew Barrymore.
yeah, that is true. So that drew a
That's
lot of
huge.
eyes and attention. Yeah,
It did.
on that MSC cruise ship. So with that being said, and with my wife, being activated as a travel agent again, we want to give you guys all of the information firsthand. So the only way you do that is you have to sail on the ships. So we've been looking. Took some notes too. This ship is gonna have 19 dining venues,
That's a lot.
20 pools and whirlpools, and they look phenomenal from the video. The world's largest dry slide. So we seen that thing, and it comes from like the 11th deck and all the way down.
And you enter in a shark's mouth.
Shark's mouth is the
which
entrance.
is terrifying.
Yes. And they have these over-the-water swings that swings off the sides of the ship.
Also terrifying.
It looks amazing too.
You do have to pay for that.
Yes, it was really affordable.
It's like $5?
Yeah, $5.
Yeah.
So that's very affordable. The boardwalk area similar to the Oasis class, Royal Caribbean Oasis class ships. Honestly, it looks really, really great. The spa area,
The spa looked tremendous.
Yes.
It looked amazing.
Yes. And from all the comments we've read, people, so far I haven't heard anything negative about it. And MSC has always been talked about for not having the best quality of food and things of that nature. But on this particular ship, so far, we've heard nothing
We've
negative.
heard really good things about it because
Yes.
some of the comments and some of the reviews that we have read have kind of kept us from,
Booking MSC, yeah,
No.
absolutely.
but a lot of people that swore off MSC went on the inaugural or, even the second sailing and they were like,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they gave it 2 thumbs up.
they
so
did. And even the food, they said they really could tell a difference
Yes.
from the guest feedback because a lot
Right.
of the things that people were complaining about, very
food being bland, no flavor.
Right, it's gonna be some cold food, not a lot of varieties.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure with 19 dining venues, you were gonna find
Something that fits
something
what
that you like.
And this is also a kid-friendly ship.
Yes.
With all the pools, the water slide, the play area. With summertime coming up, kids getting out of school. This is an ideal cruise. And Kristie is going to talk about the next ship that we looked into as well.
Before
I know
we
you're
go?
going to get into the pricing
Yes,
for
let's
MSC.
talk about the MSC.
So let the travel agent
Yeah.
talk about the prices.
So right now they're doing up to 30% off all of their sailings, not just the World of America, but all of their sailings. And they are also doing kids sail free.
That's huge.
Kids Sail Free is huge this year because multiple cruise lines are doing it. And I did lots of research and they really are free. There is no cruise fare for them. The only thing they do pay is port charges and taxes,
Yes.
which can range from $120 to maybe $150, $160 per child. That's a great deal.
Yes.
If you're a family of 4 and you only have to pay $120 for your child to go somewhere for a week and all of the food, let alone ice cream that they're going to eat that week, that is a deal.
Absolutely.
So I looked at January of 2026 just to do like an apples to apples with a couple different ships. The World America was pricing out right around $24.90, and that was for a couple. That I did include their drink package and their Wi-Fi.
Yes.
So, because I want to compare it to Norwegian. Norwegian has that more at sea that does have the inclusions in it. So I wanted to kind of do an apples to apples. Because right now, those are the 2 new ships.
Yes.
And that's kind of what people are interested in. Everybody wants to see the new shiny toy.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
the World America has gotten amazing reviews. And the other thing that MSC did very impressive is they built a whole brand new port there in Miami.
Yes.
Their
The
terminal.
Yes. Oh my God.
Holy cow.
It looks amazing. Wow.
It is huge. Everything is digital. You know how everyone has your boarding pass on your phone? You scan it and just keep walking. It's kind of like a subway entrance is what it reminded me of. But MSC really invested a large amount of money into this market. And I feel like
they're trying to step their game up. Yeah, they're hearing the complaints and they're literally trying to do something about it. And so far, we've been hearing good reviews. And let me just plug this real quick. Don't forget, if you want great cruise plans and you want help with planning your next adventure, right here. The information is in the description of this video. Reach out to Kristie and let her help plan your next family vacation.
All of that right now. And that's the one thing we did just, like I had said before, we did just put someone, a friend of ours, on a celebrity cruise.
Yes.
And, you know, she's like, hey, I know it's last minute, but I need one next week.
Yeah.
Okay. We were able to really just get her a great deal. A great deal on a celebrity sailing, and it was half the price of Royal.
Yeah,
and I think some people just, they don't think about it. They think, oh, it's going to be way expensive.
No.
I can definitely find you some deals because I love a good deal. And I also love, once you book, I love calling them back and saying, hey, did this price drop? Because a lot of times the price drops and you don't know. And if you book it yourself, you're not going to call every week. I am. That's my job. Or get you a free upgrade. I love getting free upgrades too. So it's just, you know, just information is going to be there, guys. So give me a ring, give me a call, give me a text, give me an email. I got you. But let's talk about Norwegian next. So we're going to talk about the Norwegian Aqua. That is their new ship.
The newest ship with Norwegian cruise.
Yes, that is their new ship. Also, Norwegian is offering the kids sail free as well. So is Royal Caribbean. So you've got 3 cruise lines that are just killing it right now. So, and a lot of them are going to go through the month of May. So the whole month, kids sail free for a further out cruise. You don't have to book it and sail in May. It goes pretty far out. So Norwegian is also offering up to $1,000 off, free airfare for the second guest. So if you're one of our UK friends, or you're from Canada, or no matter where you are, or the other side of the US, and you need to fly here, if you book your airfare through the cruise line, the second guest is free.
Yes.
That's a deal. That is a deal.
That's a really good deal.
And we all know with the airlines, with any kind of delays, if you book your airfare through the cruise line, it is the cruise line's responsibility to get you to the ship. And if you miss the ship, it is their responsibility to get you to the first port of call. So it's kind of a little bit of insurance there as well.
Yes.
But with Norwegian, they do have the Moritz Sea. So it is going to include excursion credits. You're going to get $50 a credit towards an excursion at every port of call.
That's
not just
amazing.
one, all of them.
That's amazing.
You're going to get Wi-Fi. You're going to get open bar for your entire cruise, and you're going to get specialty dining. Really depends on what class of stateroom that you're booking. I looked at an inside. You're going to get 1 night of specialty dining, which is probably more than enough. That's going to be included. So pricing out the Norwegian Aqua, it was right at $2,400 for 2 people.
That's a great deal.
It's a really great deal. And
for how long is the cruise?
They're both 7-night cruises.
7-night cruises.
7-night cruises, $2,400. That is your room, that is your food, that is your drinks, that is a specialty dining, Wi-Fi.
Yes.
That's huge. And then the excursion credit as well. Again, kids sail free, the airfare is special. So Norwegian's really throwing their hat in the ring as well.
Yes.
One of the things that I'm going to let you talk about, but is kind of exciting. Norwegian, some of their older ships, a couple years old, had go-kart tracks. And this particular ship no longer has the go-kart track. They have replaced it with a slide coaster.
Yeah, it looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. This thing is huge.
Yes.
fast.
And it's side by side, so you
Yes.
can race somebody,
Yes.
and it launches you.
Oh
It's
my-
like a magnetic pushy
With
thing.
a countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it literally shoot you off. So this
Yes.
is one of the biggest, best water slides, coaster slides at sea. So
Yes.
something else that's worth trying. And again, we want to be able to give you guys that firsthand information. So we are also looking into booking this,
We are.
so we can sell it real soon as well. So with the Norwegian, with MSC, those are 2 cruises we have in our future that we plan on booking. We waiting for. Oh yeah, and did we talk about?
We haven't talked about it yet.
Oh, okay, 15.
So this is the Norwegian Aqua.
Yes, 15 dining venues. So yes.
Right. It has a little less than the MSC, but I'm pretty sure it's going to have the same kind of variety. You know, everyone's going to have a specialty steakhouse. They're going to have a specialty seafood place. So
The glow court.
the glow.
That looked pretty good.
That's pretty neat.
Kind of like glow in the dark. At nighttime,
Yes.
it glows in the dark, and you could shoot hoops on it.
And it had an LED floor.
Yes.
And it reminds me of the kids club on the Disney ships have that LED play floor, and all of us adults were like, I kind of want to play that. But now we can, because this is in a family area, and it's literally a game on the floor, and
Wow.
all different sorts of things that
And
you
the
can do.
Vibe Beach Club.
The Vibe Beach Club.
It's an adult only area. That sounds very, very interesting.
It
And
is.
From the video, it looked absolutely amazing.
It's an adult. I can't remember what deck it's on, but it's on the ship. It's adult only, and it has it doesn't have pools, but it has hot tubs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
one of the things that we kind of noticed on Disney and Royal Caribbean, whenever we tried to go to a hot tub, everybody's kids were in this hot tub.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they were just like,
Teenagers.
yeah, they were overrun with children. So if you are on an adults only trip, this Vibe Beach Club might
Sounds
be
good.
something, you know, of interest. And the cost is between $210 and $260 per person for the entire week.
Yes.
So it's not horrible. There's a bar
For the
there.
whole week.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
There is a bar.
$30 a day.
Lots of loungers, and I've been reading, and people said they could go up any time of day and get a lounger, because sometimes that is a problem on the main pool deck, is trying to find a lounger, because you have these crazy people that get up super early. I don't really know why, but they get up super early and they reserve the beach chairs, and then they don't go there for hours and hours, but all their stuff's there.
Still sitting there, yeah.
So it's kind of, that can be frustrating. But this Vibe Beach Club, because you have to pay to go and they only sell a certain number of passes, it is kind of like an exclusive
Yeah.
kind of feel to it. And people that have, the reviews are great.
Yes.
People love it. They said the bar scene is really nice because they feel like they're in a suite, like, you know, in the retreat on Celebrity,
Yeah.
without paying for a suite. But it is something that,
Sounds pretty
Actually,
good. And
it
the
sounds
and the
really
price
nice.
is right. So
right. So between Norwegian and MSC, you're between $2,400 and $2,500 for
Yeah.
two for a 7-night cruise. Amazing.
and where are they selling out of? So I think that matters too.
It does. So MSC is out of Miami. The World of America is out of Miami. They do have other ships that are going to be out of Port Canaveral
Yes.
if you're close to us. Now, Norwegian, this little thing is moving all over the place. This Aqua is going to be Miami, then it's coming to Port Canaveral through August, then it's going to New York.
Yeah.
So it's going to be doing Bermuda cruises. How
Nice.
awesome. That is so awesome.
Sounds
This
very
year
cool.
and next year.
That's great.
And then it's coming back to Miami. So, you know,
So-
just getting around.
With all this in mind, so you have some great choices, 2 great ships with brand new ships with great prices, kids sell free, don't forget. You got something to look forward to for the summer. And
Yes.
cruising is the new vibe. It's the way to go.
Really is.
Forget packing up and
Getting on
catching a
an
bunch
airplane.
of flights to somewhere. Show up at the cruise,
Yeah.
get on the ship, and everything is included. Well, most of everything is included. So we just wanted to share this information with you guys. If you've sailed on either of these new ships already, drop us some comments. Let us know, how did you enjoy it? Which one, well, if you sailed both, which one did you like the most? If you sailed any of them, what did you like most about the ships and what did you like least about them?
And did you notice, did MSC up their game?
Yeah.
That's the one I'm really interested about.
Yes.
Did they really make the changes that their guests were asking for?
Yes.
On a different note, our next adventure is coming up very, very soon. We will be going back on the Beyond.
Yes. Celebrity. The Beyond, that's where it first started.
That's where it started.
Our first Beyond cruise for her birthday in October introduced us to Celebrity, and I've been hooked on Celebrity ever since. So
yes,
we'll be taking that adventure here soon, very soon.
Yes, and we'll go live a couple times while we're on board the Beyond. So that way we can get your questions, any feedback, anything you guys want to know. We're going to really explore the Beyond.
Yes. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel. Share this video with family and friends. If you have anybody traveling soon, have them reach out to Kristie so she can hook you guys up.
Yes.
She knows a lot about booking travel. She did this for over 20 years.
I did.
So you got an expert right here.
Yeah.
The link is in the description with all her information.
Yeah.
So reach out. Thank you guys for always saying hi when you see us on the cruises.
Oh, we love that.
We really enjoy that, and we look forward to meet and greet all of you.
Yes.
Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you on our next adventure.
Bye.